Have you ever just felt that invisible current that seems to guide your day, maybe even your whole life? Well, that's exactly what we're diving into today. Energy. We're going to break down what it means to have a certain vibration, and most importantly, how you can actually take control of it to really transform your reality. Let's get into it. We're kicking things off with this quote from Aristotle because, honestly, it gets right to the heart of everything. For centuries, the wisest thinkers have known that the real engine of our life, its very essence, it doesn't start out there in the world. It starts right here inside the mind. This single idea is the foundation for our entire journey today.
So here's the bottom line, the one thing you really need to get. Everything is energy. I mean, everything. The device you're watching this on, the air in the room, and yes, even your own thoughts and feelings, it's all just energy vibrating at different speeds. And you're not just observing it, you are a living, breathing part of this incredible, vibrating cosmic web.
Okay, to really understand how this works for us personally, we have to zoom out and start with the biggest picture possible. Let's explore this fundamental truth. The entire universe is, at its core, pure and constant vibration. So what in the world is a vibrational frequency? Well, think of it like a unique energy signature. Everything has one. And here's the super important part. High frequencies are what we feel as positive states. Joy, love, peace. And low frequencies? Those are the negative ones, like fear, anger, and worry. Now, this might sound a little out there, but it's actually just physics. Your body is made up of cells, right? And those cells are made of atoms, which are, well, they're mostly empty space, just buzzing with energy. So you are literally more vibration than you are solid stuff. This makes us incredibly sensitive to energy, both the energy we create inside and the energy that's all around us. All right, so we've established that the universe is all about vibration. So what? How do we connect that cosmic rule to our everyday lives? The answer is amazing, and it lies in the incredible power of your own mind to actually shape the world you experience. This piece of ancient wisdom from Lao Tzu lays it out perfectly. It's like a chain reaction that all starts in the mind. See, a thought is never just a thought. It sets off a domino effect, becoming your words, then your actions, your habits, and boom, eventually your destiny. It's a powerful blueprint showing exactly how our inner world builds our outer reality. Every single emotion we feel sends out its own unique energy signal. Feelings of love, peace, and gratitude literally vibrate at a faster, higher frequency than feelings of hate, worry, and fear. So whatever you're feeling most of the time, that's what's setting your overall vibrational tone for the world. And listen, this isn't some brand new idea. Philosophers have been grappling with this for centuries. You had Immanuel Kant, who argued that our mind literally constructs the reality it sees. You had Plato, who was fascinated by the inner workings of the soul. These are deep historical ideas, people trying to explain a universal law long before we had the science for it. Okay, so if our thoughts create our vibration, what's the mechanism? What's the bridge that connects our inner energy to the world out there? Well, that brings us to something you've probably heard of, the law of attraction. At its heart, the law of attraction is incredibly simple. Like attracts like. That's it. Your personal vibration is constantly sending a signal out into the universe, kind of like a radio tower. And the universe, in return, simply matches that signal, bringing you people, situations, and experiences that are on the exact same wavelength. You are an energy magnet, whether you realize it or not. So the key, the absolute game changer, is your focus. If your mind is always stuck on what's wrong, what's missing, on all the things you don't have, well, that's the low frequency signal you're broadcasting, and that's what life has to send back to you. But if you can consciously shift your focus to gratitude, to abundance, to everything you do have, you change your signal and you start attracting more of that good stuff. And this, of course, is the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to understand the theory, but how do we actually do it? How do we stop being passive receivers and start becoming the conscious creators of our own energy? Well, that's exactly what we're going to cover right now. Think of this next section as your own personal toolkit. We're going to look at practical, real-world things you can do to intentionally manage and raise your own frequency. So here's a little peek at what's in the toolkit. We're going to touch on ancient practices like meditation that help quiet the mind, and also powerful techniques like visualization that help you reprogram it. We'll also see why taking care of your body and even just getting outside in nature are so crucial for keeping your vibration high. Meditation is, without a doubt, a cornerstone practice. Our minds are just constantly buzzing with noise and distractions, right? Well, meditation is like hitting the mute button on all that mental chatter. It calms you down, lowers stress, and creates that quiet inner space you need to actually connect with your own deep well of energy. Now, affirmations and visualization, these are your tools for actively rewriting the code of your subconscious mind. By intentionally choosing positive statements and creating vivid mental movies of what you want, you are literally aligning your deepest beliefs with your goals. It's about taking the driver's seat and consciously choosing the thoughts that will build your future. And please, let's not forget about the body. It's not just a taxi for your brain. It is a vital, dynamic part of your whole energy system. For that life force energy, sometimes called prana or chi, to flow freely, you have to take care of its home. Good food, regular movement, and enough rest are absolutely non-negotiable for keeping your energy channels clear and open. So, we have all these tools, but how do we put them all together? Because this isn't about just doing a few things here and there. It's about weaving these practices into a new way of being, a holistic, vibrant, and fully conscious way of living. So how do you make this your everyday reality? It really starts with a few simple daily habits. First, make gratitude a real practice. Don't just think it, feel it. Actively appreciate what you have. Second, practice mindfulness. Just be here now, fully present in this moment. And third, be the gatekeeper of your own energy. Choose to be around people, places, and even media that makes you feel good and lifts you up. This incredible affirmation points to the ultimate state of being, a state of total self-realization. When you truly know in every cell of your body that you are one with the creative power of the universe, your frequency can't help but soar. Those two simple words, I am, become the most powerful creative statement you can make. And so I'll leave you with one final question to really sit with. If it's true that your life, your health, your relationships, your career, your joy is just a mirror reflecting your inner energy, take a good, honest look. What is that mirror showing you today? And more importantly, what are you going to choose to reflect tomorrow?